Hey, what is up, guys? So we're going to be doing an unboxing of the Emperor of Darkness structure deck, aka the Monarch structure deck reloaded, because it's essentially a revamped version of it. Let's go ahead and crack one open. And I know that some of you guys are like, wow, dude, you're like 1 week late. Alright, you know what? I just got them, so a lot of people still want me to do the unboxing of it, as well as kind of talk a little bit more about the structure deck. And we will definitely be making a version of the deck where we just use 3 copies of the structure deck. So it'll be kind of like a super budget version of a deck that I think is relatively strong, especially since Pepe just got hit pretty dang hard on that ban list. But let's go and check it out. Oh, what do we get? Do we get that paper mat? Oh, wait, hold on. We gotta check out that young paper mat first, though. Alright, oh, you also get a token in this one, which is actually pretty sweet, so... Alright, so it tells you, like, your little basic plays, and there are also, like I said, a lot of people interested in building this, because it'll probably be pretty budget-friendly, plus there are some okay reprints. So we have the Erebus and Aether, pretty good. Let's go ahead and crack it open, and let's see what these bad boys look like. Also, you get the rule book, not that, they tell every single rule in here. Oh, they have this nice little tab over here. But, we gotta bust out that sword, though. Alright, we gotta get that. Ah, there we go. Too good. Alright, let's check out the quality of these cards. This is my first time checking them out in person. Alright, so we got the Aether and the Erebus. Those are the 2 ultra rares that you get out of the structure deck. And then you get the Eidos and the Idea, like the mini ones. And then you get Pantheon and wow, dude, 5? Well, I remember when it used to just be like one like super, and now we get 2 ultras, 3 supers. Oh my gosh, that's pretty cool. And then we have Caius, we have Zaborg, we have Grandmar, we got Mobius, we get Thastalos, Ryza, Lucius, Mithra, Landrobe, which is actually my favorite of the smaller ones. And then we have Escher. We have Burneth, the Firestorm, Garum, Illusionary, Snatcher, Tregody, I actually really like that card. Dandelion, that's a nice little reprint. Mathematician's good reprint. Love Eater, this card's kind of cheap anyway. Oh, Battle Favor's kind of nice. Rainbow Karibo is a fan favorite card. You can't play of the Monarchs. Well, your opponent can't play. March of the Monarchs, Return of the Monarchs, Monarch Storm 4, Strike of the Monarchs, Tenacity, Soul Exchange, Enemy Controller, Dice Spoon, Soul Charge, the Prime Monarch, the First Monarch, Escalation of the Monarchs, Monarchs Awaken, Monarchs Erupt. I'm surprised more people don't try to play this card. I think this card's pretty good. By Order of the Emperor and Pinpoint Guard. And lastly, they can give you a sweet little token. I like this. So something that I think is kind of important. Depending on where you're going, a lot of places will not accept you to put tokens in your extra deck pile, simply because you actually have, specifically for certain cards, for example, like the domain of your opponent can't play Monarchs, you have to have no cards in your extra deck. Tokens don't actually belong in the extra deck, they kind of just belong in your, I guess, like card box, I guess, is the best way to put it. But yeah, you can't actually put them there, but there's decent reprints. I think I've kind of talked about it before, but let's go ahead and talk about cards that you can resell that are not like Monarch specific cards, because pretty much everything in the structure deck is catered towards Monarchs anyways. Pinpoint Guard wasn't really expensive card, but it's like a decent card. And then what else do we have here that is pretty decent? Maybe that you can use in other decks. Enemy Controller just okay, you know what, I'm gonna separate these in 2 piles. So the top pile is like, well, that could be used in any deck, and it probably is worth $1. And then the cards I'm putting on the bottom here next to Enemy Controller and Pinpoint Guard, these are like 25-cent-ish cards, so you guys can get an idea. And I'm not counting any of the Monarch cards, by the way, because obviously those are for, if a Monarch player is going to want to build this, they're more likely just going to buy 3 copies of the structure deck, so it's kind of harder. Like, obviously, Tenacity, yeah, you can probably sell it for $1. I think Storm 4 could be used in a variety of decks. I remember Ultra Athletes, I know a lot of you guys liked that deck. That could be used in a lot of different things. Yeah, Rainbow Karibo was seeing some play in Shadal's, in a lot of different things. Battle Fader can definitely always be used. Love Leader is kind of too small, but I feel like Mathematician, Dandelion, maybe even Tragodia to an extent, can be a kind of like a cheaper card that you can run in a lot of different decks. A lot of people used to play Caius and Ryzas, so I guess I can put them in the category of like 25-cent-ish cards. But as far as like the main like value cards that are, again, not Monarch specific, that you can play in different decks, because a lot of different decks, I remember on Plants at one point, they were like taking like 1 Caius But yeah, I mean, these cards are obviously worth like $1 or $2. But again, those are like Monarch specific. But pretty much, if you're looking to purchase the structure deck just to make a profit off of, I don't really see this being a huge profit unless you just want to build the Monarchs. And at that point, yeah, this is excellent structure deck. Pick up 3 copies of this, and I think you could be set to have a pretty decent deck. If you guys haven't checked out the deck profile already, using new Quantum cards that will be coming out in Wing Raiders, I'll link that down below in the description box if you guys want to get your pre-orders ready. I'll definitely be doing an unboxing of that set. I think if you mix, again, if those are some like common, like, you know, 25-cent cards, we're looking at a very strong little budget deck. But for the most part, these are pretty much the main cards. Like, these are worth a couple bucks. Then this is probably worth like $2 like in total. But for the most part, yeah, I think it's just more of a benefit if you are playing Monarchs to purchase this. You can't really resell this. But yeah, excellent structure deck. If you guys you know, maybe we're playing Perform Power Perform Mages. They took a pretty big hit, and I know a lot of you guys are interested in perhaps picking up the new Monarch structure deck. I'll leave a link down below in the description box if you guys want to pick up 3 copies yourself. But excellent structure deck, and all these are pretty good. I think you throw in like a reinforcement of the Ari, a 1-for-1, maybe some other like decent little cards that you have access to, vanities, you know, just stuff that you already kind of had lying around from your other decks. You can be looking at a very competitive deck. But anyways, guys, let me know what you think of the structure deck if you have not already kind of play tested it out, or if you have play tested it out, I'm more interested in that. I know that Monarchs can have brick hands, and that's the one thing that it's kind of circumvented when you run the Karazes and you're running the Quantum engine. But I'll have a deck profile for that down below in the description box as well, so if you guys want to check that out, just in the description box. And I will be doing a build just using 3 copies of the structure deck, so if you guys want to check that out, I will be uploading that as well. Just check the description box below, and we'll definitely be making a budget version of this deck, but using just 3 copies of structure deck. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I wanted to mention with the Monarch stuff. I know it, like, we just got that like adjusted ban list. We still have another ban list, guys, coming out. I don't think they're gonna hit anything in Monarchs, but if anything, I mean, I feel like it might just be I don't know, like the Omega Kuraz, because that opens up a lot of doors for other things, and that doesn't support the generic Monarch playstyle. But we'll have to wait and see, because there can be a lot of things that we just might not even see coming. D-Mark, come back. I don't know, guys. We'll wait and see. But like I said, guys, you want to pick up this yourself, or let me know your thoughts on the structure deck itself, because I'll definitely be doing a lot of playtesting very soon. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. It's been your boy Will Smith, signing out.